Hello and good morning to everyone. This is Leslie from Crescent Moon Journals, and I'm here to share another flip through of the bride or the wedding journal that I've just completed. We'll have actually there'll be 3 videos coming on. I don't know if I'll put them on at the same time, but they're all flip throughs of the journals that will be in my shop on September 9th when I reopen. So this one is the wedding or the bride, and it's the second of this type that I've made. The first one I made for myself and have it, and I think there's a video of it as well. So I've been thinking about making another one for a while, plus I was encouraged by my friend Valerie to make another one that I could put in the shop. So that's what I've done. And it's an old children's book, I believe, that I have covered in lace. Some beautiful lace, layered it actually, because there's like, I think there's 3 layers here. This is the back. And then the new spine. And then the front, which has this lovely vintage copy of a photo of this bride, which I thought was really unusual with her hat. I thought it was lovely. And then I've embellished it with a mother of pearl button, a real mother of pearl button, and these little antique flowers. And then I've tied it up with this fun fiber, pieces of fiber. So let's look inside. It's kind of, you have to kind of fiddle around and find where which ties to pull. And I mean, I can include just regular crinkly rayon for anybody who doesn't want this kind of a closure, and they can take these out and use that if they so desire, if the person who buys it will let me know. And so let's see if we're in the center here. So opening it up, on the inside cover is a reduced copy of an engraving that was in a ladies magazine from 1872, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, or thereabouts. And it's called Choosing a Wedding Gown. I thought it was very charming, and I just put a paper doily behind it and embellished it with these laser cut daisies. And then on this side, the first page, is a copy of the beginning of a marriage contract, a French marriage contract dated 1841. And turning the page, we have a lace pocket with some more little antique flowers and this tag that I made, or journaling card, whichever you want to prefer. And then this is just lace with a little wax seal. You could write on the back. More lace, side tuck with this lovely bride. Isn't she beautiful? And a little journaling card. And then I've embossed this side with, I don't know what kind of flower those could be, anything actually, but I thought it was lovely. And then here we have an old picture, bride and groom getting married. And this just is some dotted tulle, I guess you could call it. And some music. This list looked very wedding-ish to me. And this is from a page from an old embroidery book. And then on this side, I've embellished it again with lace and this old tintype. which just slips out like so. This is an actual tintype. It's not a copy. On this side, there's another pocket that I've used a little clippy because it wants to kind of slip around. Another lovely bride. I think, unless there's something on the other side. No, actually it feels like it's staying pretty good. Oh, excuse me. Over here we have a tuck or a pocket. This old eyelet or embroidered piece, I'm not sure what to call it, with another antique little flower trim and just a sweet little card that I made. This is an old document, and here's a beautiful one of the Polaroids from Sam Poole. Journaling space. And then here is a copy of a marriage certificate. And then I added these two people. I guess I arranged their marriage because they're unknown to each other, as far as I know. That's the rest of that document. 18, looks like 77. Here's another little tuck, and this is just a little perfume lotion label, which actually you could put somewhere because it's on a sticker. And there's a pocket there. You put something there. Over on this side, more of that paper with another Polaroid and part of a book page with some Gothic writing and an old postcard, French postcard, which has a romantic couple to a mademoiselle. So there's that. Over here, it's more of that other side of the page, and I've just added a little color to it. Okay, if I can get that, okay, we can just do it that way. And then over here, clipped in, I might be able to get it out. Is that same that's on the front here. It's just reduced, and this is the whole contract. Just would go like so, and then this page, and then the end. It would have been like that originally. So just clip that on there. It could be put anywhere. Anything that's clipped in, you could move to a better place if you would like, that you think is better. And then I've just used some stenciling paste over here on the music. And over here is another lacy pocket or eyelet with great photo. This is a bigger, I reduced it way down, but I love that the men have spats on. And then over here, this is a snippet from Chrissy Crosser, who makes lovely, lovely snippets, and sometimes I use them as a little pocket if it's something tiny that I have to slip into it. And this is the paper cameo envelope. Back. And then it just has another bride. then up here is a musical ribbon with a little pin of the Virgin Mary. And then over here is more of that lace that you saw back there that I made into a tuck. And this is another one of those filler cards. And this is not a copy, it's the actual thing. And then another tuck. I made into a card. And this is actually my parents, so this would have been in the 30s, early 30s. And then over here, we have another gorgeous bride. I've just put her in a frame with a little bit of mica. And then slipped her under this lace. You just kind of have to work her up there and she stays with a little old, I don't know if it was a button or a pin because the back of it was broken. Probably a button. This is 1875, another old document. This is Windsor Castle. This is actually from the book itself. More stenciling, paste. This is some old wallpaper. I was always going to put something here and I didn't. I may still. A journaling opportunity and a lovely old scrapbook card, Victorian scrapbook card, which just slips out. Another one of those Polaroids. And Sam Poole. A little photograph with a little frame. This lovely lady. Another bride. And another. She actually slips all the way in like so. It's a narrow little slot. And then I've just run ribbon through here. This is from an old scrapbook. This is an old document that I've made into pockets. I've just added a little antique flower and some lace. So in the center is this beautiful rose. And then on each side, first this one. And then a little heart. And then we go over here, same thing, a heart and the wedding party. This sticks a little bit, this transfer, I think maybe was older, and so it tends to stick a wee bit. Another beautiful lace pocket with a lace sample. And they look like they're going to a wedding, or they're in a wedding procession, so I included that. And over here, this is from an old scrapbook. This is called The Village Wedding. And this is, I never have put anything in here. I still may do so before I list it, if I can find the right thing. This is from the original book. Another old document. Another Polaroid. That should be down like that. Oh, maybe I'll take it back up. Never mind. So this is just a little booklet that I made that you can write in. Or whatever. So that's just clipped in along with this Polaroid on the other side. cherubs, embossed paper, a snippet pocket with an old French letter from (1869). Always have to include one of those. And here's another bride and groom. This is from an old French missal. Over here we have a map of Boulogne and an old 1895 ledger page. And some beautiful lace up here making a tuck. And this is my aunt and uncle, also in the 30s. Very handsome couple. And then this is, I just love this picture. It's like a little lady, she's just maybe gotten ready. And so it's just clipped in. You can put that absolutely anywhere. And then this is Be Thy Dreams, Love. Sweet Be Thy Dreams, Love. And that's the first part of it, and the rest of it is further on right here. In the center is another marriage certificate with the marriage I arranged between these two folks. And I love her. And she looks so happy. And it's almost like a proof, which is why I did this the way I did with the frame. And then you still see the outside of the photograph. I did kind of hate to cover up that huge bouquet, but you get the idea. More of that ledger page. Here's the rest of the Boulogne map. It's old. And then over here we have an envelope that's I just put it over the page. And inside we have some hearts with another wedding couple. Hopefully they're not anywhere else. I tried to check and make sure I wasn't duplicating anything. Another embossed page with a little bit of gold. And then the cherubs again. We come to the end. And then another copy of a marriage certificate. Part of a marriage certificate. It's not the whole thing, just the first page. And that's it. So, it's a very chunky girl. And I really enjoyed making this. They're really a lot of fun. And I hope you enjoyed the flip through and stayed for the whole thing. And as I said, this will go in my shop on the 9th of September. And I hope everyone's having a good summer now that fall is kind of approaching. You can certainly feel it in the air here. And so thanks again. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for commenting. It's very, very much appreciated. And I'll see you soon. Bye.